Hey, I'm the Dave half of Dave and Diane and Caution the Wind. In this video, we're going to use the well-known and well-liked Gas Buddy app to help us find the least expensive fuel in the area. Then I want to jump over and look at the Upside app and see if we can save even more money by using it than what we found on the Gas Buddy app. Then we're going to jump in the truck, we're going to go to that fuel station, throw on 50 gallons of fuel, and then we're going to monitor how long it takes for us to get that discounted rate from the Upside app to go onto our Upside app account. And then we're going to cash in our Upside account, which we have a balance of close to $400 that we've saved over the last few months. And we're going to track and see how long it takes for that money to hit an account of our choice. And we'll go over some of those options when that time comes. So let's just carry on. All right, so the first thing I need to do is go on the Gas Buddy app and see what it says the least expensive fuel is in the area. So right off the get-go, it shows a Chevron at $3.69. Now I'm looking for diesel. So $3.69. Here's a Circle K for $3.39. Another Quick Trip for $3.39. An Arco, which is not that far away, at $3.25 a gallon. And a Circle K at $3.39. So that gives you an idea of what the Gas Buddy app says. Now let me take a screenshot of this. And I'm going to share the screenshot with you right up here in this video someplace so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm looking at. I'm going to take another screenshot there. Now you can see what I see on the Gas Buddy app. Now let's jump out of the Gas Buddy app. Let me jump onto the Upside app and see what we can find there. Now right now on the Upside app, I'm able to get 43 cents off a gallon using the Upside app. So here we go. The same Circle K shows $3.40 a gallon. Take off 43 cents a gallon, I can get it for $2.97 a gallon. Another Circle K at $2.97 a gallon. Same thing, another Circle K. And then it gets into some food. So Circle K looks like where we're going to be going. Let me get back out of here. I messed up. And here we go. I'm going to take a snapshot of this screen here showing. There you go. What you'll see right here in this screenshot is a Circle K, where it is, how far it is away. It shows that regular price is $3.40 and our discount price is going to be $2.97 and we're saving 43 cents a gallon. So you can see that right here. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to run to the Circle K. I'm going to throw on 50 gallons of fuel and then we'll see how long it takes for that 43 cents a gallon to be credited to our account. Now if you'll notice what it says up here at this point, if you see in that screen I took a snapshot of, it shows we have $352.38 already accumulated in our Upside account. So when we get the discount back from this 50 gallons, that $352 will be close to $400, and we'll be back when that happens. All right, we went inside, paid for $175 worth. That'll get us more than our 50 gallons. And then we'll see how long it takes for the credit to hit our Upside account. All right, well, you can see we got our 50 gallons. I don't know if you can see that in the screen or not. But we're going to get our discount on the first 50 gallons of each day. And here's going to stop at 175. And then we will wait and see how long it takes for it to credit our Upside app. There it is, 175, all done. All right, let's come to a screeching halt right here. Wouldn't you know it, they're right in the middle of a video where I'm going to be talking about how much we love the Upside app and how well we've loved it for 3 years. Finally, we have an issue come up. But you know what? This is a reality channel. We say it like it is, so I need to share this with you. Now, this is a good time for me to rant and rave and say that Upside app has ripped us off and they're a scam and do all kinds of things and make this a drama video. But that's not my nature, and things happen. And it's going to be resolved, so I'm going to share it with you. So here, let's talk about what happened. On the last part of the video, we went to the station and put 50 gallons, a little over 50 gallons in the truck. I figured that within 2 to 3 days, I would have a report back that I got back, $21.50 from the app. Well, 2 days went by, 3 days went by, 4 days went by, which is highly unusual. 5 days and 6 days went by, and I've never had it take that long. So I went ahead and found a number on Upside and reached out to them. Actually, it was an email, and reached out to them and said, hey, I've always had good luck with you, but it's been 6 days now since I got fuel, and it still shows processing. I'm going to put a clip right up here of what the screen looked like. It showed processing, which is not uncommon. The first couple of days, it's just waiting for it to batch. And they replied back and said, hey, it could take up to 10 days for somebody, for some transactions to batch before you get your rebate. If at 10 days or 11 days you have seen nothing back, reach back out to us, give us a screenshot or a picture of your bank statement or credit card statement in this case, and that will give us the information we need to research this. Well, I did. 10 days went by. And on the 10th day, I gave them a screenshot of my Discover card statement, blanking out all the, personal information. I sent that to them on a Saturday. And within 2 hours, I had a reply back saying, okay, it's been settled. Here is $6.50 credit to your account. Well, of course, I knew that it should have been a 43-cent rebate on 50 gallons, which made it, $21.50. So I replied back and said, hey, it should have been $21.50 because it should have been a 43-cent per gallon rebate. Well, immediately they replied back again within 15 to 20 minutes and said, the only way you can get the full rebate, there's stages of it. Let me kind of explain. There's stages of rebate. So I would get 15 cents off a gallon normally. If you use our code and you start using the app, eventually they start giving us added discounts, which got us up to 43 cents a gallon. They said the only way to get the full rebate is if it's done 100% through the system. And because they manually gave me the rebate, they couldn't give me the full 43 cents. However, typically when we cash in on a rebate, it goes back and starts over. It could go back down to 2 or 3 cents a gallon, and then over a short period of time, as people use the app that have used our code, and we use the app, that builds up again to, like we had last time, 43 cents. But they said because we manually did it, you will not lose your built up credits. I said, okay. So they gave me back $6.50. That brings us where we are today. So right now, they credited the account $6.50, and they did not take away the built-up credits. So if I look online right now, because I still need 25 to 30 gallons in the truck before we take off on our travels up north, because we have 90-gallon auxiliary tank and a 52-gallon stock tank, and I needed to fill up the auxiliary tank, so I needed like 90 gallons. But if I go on to, I'm sorry, I should have been ready for this. If I go on to the Upside app right now and look at the best deal right now, would also be at a Circle K again. Actually, the same Circle K that we went to before and had an issue, and I'm going to go into that a little bit too. But there's another Circle K even closer, and right now I get 39 cents off a gallon. So they're $3.30 a gallon, and I'd pay $2.91. But I'm kind of busy today and tomorrow, and Monday when I go get fuel, I'll do a snapshot, and I will put it right here of what I really get for a discount at that time. Now, I said I was going to talk about the transaction at the Circle K. So normally I go into a store because a credit card kicks off sooner than I can fill up 90 or 100 gallons typically, right? We've all gone through that. So I went into the Circle K. I said, hey, I want $175, and they pointed to a machine. I said, wow, this is a whole new contraption. So I put my card in there. It spit out a receipt. It wasn't the normal transaction I'm used to at a fuel station. And I think that might have had something to do with this transaction, so I can't really blame the Upside app 100%, but I don't know. I'm not going to rant and rave about it. Things happen, right? We're realists. Things happen in life. We still got back $6.50, and I still have 39 cents a gallon on our next purchase, as long as it goes smoothly. So, on Monday when I go in to get fuel, I'll do a snapshot, put it right here, of what the price is and what the rebate should be. And we're going to start kind of from scratch, and we will see how long it takes for that rebate to come in. And that'll probably be on, like I said, 25 to 30 gallons, somewhere in that range. And then I'll go ahead and I will cash in our account. So right now we're at $360.33. And if you're doing the numbers going, well, last time it was something else, and if you add on 650, this number is higher, it's because people that have used our code to sign up for the app, like maybe you will do, they've been using the app, they've been using their app and getting savings, and when they do, we get a penny a gallon back. So maybe somebody went and got 50 gallons, we got 50 cents, or maybe somebody got 3 gallons and we got 3 cents. So that's why it doesn't match exactly. Anyway, there it is. I'm not going to rant and rave. You know what? Even if we didn't get anything back from the Upside app, if I wasn't using the Upside app at all, I still would have gone to the same fuel station because they were still the cheapest price in the area. So what can I really complain about? I can't just rant and rave and make it sound like it's a whole bunch of drama going on, because I was going to get the best price in the area anyway, and I still got $6.50 back off of 50 gallons. So I had the best price in the area, and I'm still going to go get the best price in the area and get a discount on that, hopefully. So stick around, and we'll see where we go next. Okay, it's mid-Monday morning. For the sake of time, I've already confirmed with the Gas Buddy app that the Circle K up the road is still the least expensive price on diesel in the area. I've pulled up the Upside app, shows right here that there's the Circle K, $3.30 a gallon for diesel. We get 39 cents off a gallon, so we'll end up paying $2.91 a gallon for diesel. I'm going to take a snapshot of this. I will share it with you right up here on the screen. In the next few minutes, 15-20 minutes, I'm going to jump in the truck, run up there, top off with fuel, and we'll see where we go from there. All right, there we go. I fueled up. What time is it? It's almost 9 o'clock now, Monday morning. Took just under 25 gallons. I'll put a copy of the screenshot I took right there of the fuel tank. So hopefully now things go as normal. Within 2 to 4 days, I'll have notification that I got my cash back on that purchase, and then we'll go to the next step and cash in the money we have on the Upside app. All right, see you next time. All right, I'm back. It's the next morning. So while I was playing pickleball this morning, I got notification from the Upside app that we got back $9.67. So we got fuel at 9 o'clock yesterday morning. By 9:51, we had notification that we got our cash back. So just a tad over 24 hours. That's more like what we're used to. Usually 1 to 2 days we get notification. Not like what went through earlier in this video. That was highly unusual, but obviously can happen because it just did happen. But I really think it was because of that device in the Circle K store that was unusual. So I really want to blame it on that. Anyway, we got fuel yesterday at 9 a.m. We got notification 9:51. We got 967 back. So if you take the 967, divide it by the 24.78 gallons that we put on yesterday, that's 39 cents a gallon we got back. And I'll show you a couple clips right up here on the screen. You can see that. I'm also going to show you on the screen now what it shows. So now that we redeemed that 39 cents, now if I went and fueled up right now, I can get 9 cents off a gallon. So we went back down to 9 cents a gallon. But if it's 9 cents off the cheapest price in town, it's still 9 cents a gallon, right? But over time, if, for example, if one of you use our code to sign up, then if you use the app after using our code, you would get 15 cents off a gallon for certain, and we would get an additional 15 cents off of our next purchase. So 15 cents, 9 cents, right up to 24 cents a gallon off. And as more people that signed up with our code use the app, and the more we use the app, we keep getting additional discounts to where, again, we can go as high as, I don't know what the limit is. We've got as much as $1 off a gallon. So anyway, that's how it worked. So now what I want to do, the next stage is I'm going to go ahead and cash our money in on the Upside app. What is it? I don't have my phone. Like $370 now we have. So I'm going to cash that in. I'm going to show you some of the things we can cash it in on, and we'll see how long it takes to get that money. All right, so the next stage would be to cash out the money on the Upside app, so which is $370.50. So if I go to the cash out section of the Upside app, it'll take me to a spot, will give me all kinds of options where we can put our money. So let's just show you that. So go to the cash out, and here we go. It shows you we can put it in our bank account, which we never do. You can put it in a Visa card, You can do an Amazon, Starbucks, AMC, Nike, Dunkin' Donuts, Ace Hardware, Adidas. You can read along, right? Bath and Body Works, Burger King, Cabela's, Domino's, CVS Pharmacy, goes on and on. Home Depot, Kohl's, Lowe's, Old Navy, Office Depot, REI. All these things you can get gift cards to, or put it in your PayPal account, which is what we've always done in the past, is a PayPal account. But this time we're going to put it into our Amazon account. So I'm sure they'll send us a digital Amazon card. We've never done the Amazon way before, but we use Amazon all the time, so why not? So anyway, now I'm going to cash this in, and we will see how long it takes for us to get our cash back by cashing in our rewards. And today is Tuesday morning now at about like 11:15. So let's see where we go from here. All right, I'm back one more time. So what did we do? We cashed in the Upside app at 11:15 this morning. This afternoon, on the same day, I got an email from the Upside app giving me a digital coupon code and a link to go to my Amazon account, to where I was able to redeem, punch in that coupon code, and the $370 and whatever it was went right to my Amazon account, just like that. So other than the glitch I had that I think was that machine at the Circle K, if you took that out of the picture, in reality, I could have gotten fuel, waited within, what was it, a day and a half, 2 days, had money put on my account, and then within a few hours had that money transferred to my Amazon account, or to your bank account, or your PayPal account, or to whatever else you wanted to put your money on. So other than that glitch, it's really a pretty smooth operation. And that's the very first glitch we've had in the 3 years of using the app, and we use the app quite often. So anyway, so hey, if this is something you might be interested in, if you get on your Play Store or however you get your apps and you download the Upside app, and when you're signing up, if you use our code, which is, I'll put it right up here, Dave34326, remember, you will immediately get an offer for 15 cents a gallon off of your first purchase up to 50 gallons. And then in full disclosure, as soon as you do that, I will get an offer for 15 cents added on to our next purchase as well. So that's just how it works. And then every gallon you purchase after that, we get a penny for. And if you give your code to somebody else and that person uses their app, then we get a half a cent, I think it is, for every gallon they purchase. So that's not big money. The big money is, or the money anyway, is by you using the app and saving money at the pump. So now also I want to make sure you're aware that you don't have to use this app just for fuel. You can use it at some participating restaurants. I don't have them all listed out here, but Domino's, for example. I think there's some taco Mexican places you can use it at. You'd have to look in your area. It could change whatever part of the country you're in, but you can use it at restaurants. Sometimes it's 15-16% off rebate on your bill. Sometimes it's 4 or 5%. It's still a rebate. And another thing is, you saw me cash in the whole thing of $370 and some odd cents to an Amazon account. I didn't have to do it all together. I could have put $100 to an Amazon account, and $100 to Bass Pro, and $100 to, I don't know, Baskin Robbins, and then $50 to whatever, right? So you can break that up and cash that money in however you want to. Or you can cash it in every month. You can say, hey, I just want to get my money in little bits and pieces. I took some cheat notes here. The only thing is, if you want to do it more often, you have to have at least $10 to cash in if you want to go to your bank account. You have to have $15 to at least cash in if you want to go to your PayPal account. And then if you go to different offers like Walmart or Bass Pro or whatever, each one of those will vary. Maybe you have to have $5 or $10 or $15. I don't know what they are, but each one of those could vary. So there you go. That's how we use it. We're very happy with the app. I know some people are going to come on here. I've had people say, hey, they've ripped me off. They're a big rip-off. Well, you know what? 3 years of using it, I'm sorry if they ripped you off. Sometimes I have to believe that it could be user error, because even when we had an issue this time, I was able to reach out to the Upside app. I had fantastic customer service. They communicated back to me almost immediately every single time. I've heard people say they don't even know how to reach the Upside app. Doesn't take much to figure that out. And I had a great experience with them. I hated that I had to deal with it, but they took care of me. So I was happy with the situation once it was over. And again, it's reality, right? Things happen. I've had Amazon deliver our stuff to different locations. We still use Amazon. I've had my bank screw up. We still use the bank. Things happen. If you make it a big drama thing and get all pissy about it, then you know what? That's just the way it's going to be for you. If you're patient, figure it out, they'll work with you, and just move on with life. There's bigger fish to fry. Then we've had people say, well, it's nothing more than a pyramid scheme. And here's what I say to that. Look, if there's a business out there that wants to pay a company to get customers to come to their business, and that company is willing to share some of that money with the customer, I don't care what you call it. You can call it a pyramid scheme, you can call it a daisy wheel, you can call it a fish fry, you can call it a jumping jack. I don't care. If it's legal, I'm good with it. Anyway, hey, again, if you want to get the app, download the app from your Play Store. Dave34326 is the code. Use it. We would appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video at all, how about a thumbs up? Leave a comment down below. And maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Have a great day. See you in the next video.